Okay, so we are now recording. It is April 22nd. We have 1 week to go this month, and then we've got 8 weeks to go till the end of the seminar year. Very exciting about that. But I want to let you guys know you just missed the song of the week. So maybe I'll just have to post it on Facebook so you can watch. It was really good. Just want to remind you guys, I registered for seminar today. Let me go ahead and mute. Amy, I muted you. Joan, I muted you. April, you're putting on your hand cream. So proud of you. Okay, so I registered today. Executive seniors get to register early. And then you guys register on the 29th. So that is just a few days from now. Now, this is the way it worked. When I registered, once I registered, put in my credit card number and everything, then I click on next. And when you click on next, you tell it, when do you want to arrive? It goes to the hotel. Okay, I'm not being very clear. It goes to the hotel. So we automatically get the Omni. If for some reason you do not want to stay at the Omni, because I know I've already heard about one person who's bringing her family, then I would highly recommend you go on hotels.com. Actually, let me back up. I would highly recommend you go on Mary Kay In Touch, go under special events, click on Seminar 2019, and look at the hotels listed there. Because even if you go through hotels.com, you still want to be at one of the Mary Kay hotels so you can get on the bus every day. Okay? All right. That being said, then you can book your own hotel. I don't get my panties in a wad if y'all don't stay at the Omni. I'm so happy we got the Omni, and we literally will just take the elevator downstairs, walk across the bridge, and bam, we are at the convention center. It is worth every penny to not have the heat and the buses and the stress and all that. It is just, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. If you want to run to your room when you have lunch break and maybe freshen up or change your shoes, you can do whatever. It's wonderful. We are looking at doing a dinner at the Omni for our unit awards dinner, so that will be on the first night you get there, but I'm actually arriving on the 17th. Some of y'all will want to come in the 17th if you want to stay an extra night. Some of y'all will come in the 18th because I am so far across the country. Andrea and I are coming in on the 17th. But if you come in on the 18th, that's fine. But you want to get there as early as possible. Okay, as early as possible, because you'll pick up your packet, you'll go to the expo. If you qualify for the parties, we'll go to the party, all that. You're going to want to tour the new R&D factory. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. That's one of the first things we're going to do. So, but when you register for the hotel, you only want the room captain to register for the hotel. So like if Kathy, if you and Debbie are staying together, one of y'all register for the hotel. That's it. And you put all your roommates' names down, okay? So it has everyone's name. All right, that's that. All right, we've been talking about how to pay for seminar since January. Basically, it's 30 faces. If you'll track 30 faces, it's done. It's a done deal. It's your Mary Kay education. It's girlfriend time. It's like a Broadway show. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. And, you know, we just get poured into by the company. We pour into you as sister consultants and directors. We will have a unit awards night this year. We haven't had an awards night in a couple of years. We've just had lots of fun and everybody does their awards locally, but we do want to have an awards night because we want to acknowledge our 4-quarter stars, our red jackets, our cruise winners, everybody. So, you know, you definitely want to at least be a red jacket or team leader when you go to seminar, and then you don't have to worry about what you're going to wear to anything. Our unit dinner, and I'm going to keep telling y'all this, our unit dinner is going to be dressy. So whatever you wear to our unit dinner, you can wear to awards night. That way you don't have to overpack, okay? If you want to change your jewelry, call me, I'll bring you a different set of jewelry. But if you're walking on the national stage, you know, that's one thing. But if you're not, if you're sitting in the audience, which is still just amazing, it's like a 4-hour fashion show, you can wear whatever you wore to our dinner and you're golden. Okay, so don't overpack. I'm the queen of overpacking. Okay, that is okay. So we are still focusing on Shape Peek into Pink, and Kathy was so gracious to upload it to a YouTube video. So if you want to just click on that link, you can. I'll have her repost that on Facebook because she's so awesome. Or you can have them go to Shape Peek into Pink on Facebook. Here's the deal, guys. They don't get entered into the $100 Diva shopping spree unless your director has their first and last name and the answers to the 3 questions and her contact information. And all we're going to do, if you say she's not interested, we're just going to call and go, hey, Susie, I just want to thank you so much for watching the Shape Peek into Pink. I just want to see if you have any questions. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, give me a call back. Your name is going into the drawing. Good luck. The drawing will be on May 1st. That's it. That's all we're going to say. But if we don't have the contact information, we can't be running around on April 30th trying to get all this together. So please, 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 as you have people, go to Shape Peek into Pink, watch the video, listen to the video, whatever they're doing, answer the 3 questions, email or text your director. We prefer email, okay? Because then we just print it off, follow up with a phone call, and thank them. Then if anything changes in their circumstances, then we've already got their information. If they say, oh my gosh, yes, we've got their information, okay? Yay. So y'all understand how that works? Yay. Okay, very good. All right, I want to still encourage you guys to get your certification for MK University, Advanced Skincare, Advanced Color. Get it done. Get her done, okay? Everybody paying attention? Kathy left. I don't see Amanda's face. Debbie's driving. Okay, Vicki, we lost your face, dearie. You got to do our drawing in a second. Vicki, what happened to your face? Okay, your face is like a piano. It's black and white, okay? All right, so while I'm waiting for Vicki to come back, she's going to do her on-time drawing. Let me go ahead and acknowledge our star recruiters as of April 1st. So who's going to be a star recruiter as of May 1st? Drum roll. Joan. I think I saw Amy's hand. And April, you're working on it, right, girl? Okay, all right, very good. So right now, Adajani, Desiree, Vicki, Debbie Walder, Sarah Thompson, Marcia Stevens, Jackie Eisenman. Team leaders are Linda Boss and Sayonara. So very excited about that. Our goal is a total of 25 reds and above by June. All of our reds are going to get super special prizes from me when we hit 25. So we want to hit 25. Got it? Okay, Vicki, I'm still not seeing your face, baby cakes. So I'm going to actually unmute you.
All right, I can't get it back on for some reason.
Go back and do
But
it.
I do. I've got the name.
Oh, who's the name?
All right, let's see.
Drum roll.
The grand winner is Cherise.
A director cannot win.
She can't. I got to take her out. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. What about a red jacket? What about a DIQ?
Yeah, yeah.
DIQ, Kathy.
Kathy. Okay, Kathy is our on-time winner. Yeah.
Right.
Let me put that on my first gift box. Whoop, whoop.
But I can't get the picture back on there for some reason. I'm trying.
You can't see us either?
I can see you.
Oh, that's all we care about. Okay. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Vicki. Okay. I get all dressed up for you guys. Okay. Look at my makeup and yeah, I like get all dressed up. I'm wearing red tonight. Cherise is wearing red tonight. We're all about reds. Okay. Focusing on reds. Who's going to go to a seminar in their red jacket? Let's try that again. Cherise is now taking her shirt off so we can read it. That's lovely. Okay. Red jackets. Yeah, okay, we're going to keep talking about that. Okay. So let me tell you who all submitted their weekly accomplishments. So excited about this. Robin Blickman. I can't read my own writing. Alicia. No, that's not Alicia. Who is that? Must be, no, I've got April. Okay, someone named Alicia. Keely, Joan, and Joan also turned in her focus sheet. Keely turned in her focus sheet. Vicky, oh my gosh, Vicky had just $1 short of a $600 week. You guys, that's girl size pay, right? And I guarantee you she did like one face. Okay, Christine, who signed off because she's doing a party tonight, did over 300 in sales. And our winner, and she's going to be speaking now, our winner, drum roll. Everybody do a drum roll. Let me see your arms moving. Let me see your arms moving. Is with a $950 week. $950. She beat me. Nobody beats me. What's up with that? Is Kathy Crawford. And can I announce it? Can I announce it?
Yes, you can.
She's a new grandma.
Okay,
Yay.
I have.
She's
beautiful.
She got an early Easter present.
Yep.
So cool. Okay, Kathy, tell us how excited you are about being a grandma.
I'm so excited. Wait, I got to show you.
Oh.
That's Sophia.
A little human.
She's 7 pounds, 21 inches, and she was born at 7:21 on Saturday. Anyway.
Awesome.
But yes, I had a very, very good week. And 2 reasons. The Easter egg thing that I put out on the pink site did phenomenal with getting names and people picking numbers. I have a buttload of appointments, and I did it different ways. And I recommend this. Like, if somebody wins something, instead of just saying, congratulations, you won, and whatever you send to them on your text, if you know them, and if they're a mother-daughter, you may want to say, congratulations, you won a mother-daughter spa day, or spa, like what I did. Or one of the things that I've been saying is, I'm going to have to look at it because I know what I kind of said. The other thing was, I'm looking, I should have, there. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Yep. Congratulations, you've won a Bring Your Bestie spring spa package. This includes a spa facial with a mask of your choice, a satin lips and hand treatment, plus a dash out the door. You also have won a lip product, and then whatever you want to give them, 25, 50. Because we had some of the special sets, I was given 50% off the skincare, trying to get rid of some of my old stuff.
The old
our previous stuff. And I will give you at your relaxation appointment, when is good for you, day or evening. And then I said, next week I have Monday and Thursday night. Somebody said night. You also are allowed to invite 1 or 2 besties. If you have 2 BFFs over 18 join you, then you'll get another, whatever you want to add off of everything. So making it more personal. This is the first time I've ever tried this. Making it more personal to them. People that I never thought would book have booked, especially if I said, like, my ex-sister-in-law. I mean, she buys for me and stuff, but I said, hey, you got a mother and daughter party. And she's like, that's great. Would you mind coming to rehab where mom is? I know her mom's in rehab because she broke her hip. But so I'm like, no. And then the other thing I have are packets. You can see I'm wrong way. I'm making up my own satin hands packages. And then with them, it tells them what to do. And I ask them and I get their name and when I can call them the next day after they try it. And then I do the survey. I do the survey.
And
And that I was selling the Tui out of Satin Hands for Easter.
Okay,
And
Kathy, would you mind terribly give us very slowly, like the first two sentences you said?
I'm sorry.
About when you said
what I text.
Yeah, bring your bestie. What did you say? That was really good.
Congratulations, you've won a Bring Your Besties Spring Spa package. I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me and let me just do a little bit of editing.
That's fine.
Okay.
And again, what I have in here about what I'm giving away, that doesn't have to be what you're giving away. That can all be tweaked. And you know, we give this package all the time. Anybody wins anything in the boxes, in our lead boxes, this is the type of thing that I do. You know, this is what I send out. But
real quick, Kathy. And Kathy knows. Kathy's got inventory. Not everybody has inventory. Right. So something that you guys may want to consider is if you don't want to say you've earned a lipstick or a lip color, you can always say a lip color of your choice at half price. Or you can offer discounts, like percentages. So like I might say, Vicki, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get together with you. You have won a spa package with me. I'm so excited. And for every bestie, you can bring your besties. For every bestie that you invite that's 18 or older, non-Mary Kay user, up to 5 people, you'll get 10% off your own purchases that night. Right. If he brings 5 people that are 18 and older, non-Mary Kay users, I'll sell her stuff at cost.
Yeah.
But I do, one person is 10%, 2 is 20%, 3 is 30, 4 is 40, and 5 is 50.
Yeah. And this was coming out of my egg, you know, where people were giving me their numbers, you know, so I wanted to make it really sound great because some of the people that were giving me numbers and that they knew I was going to contact them because they won something, you know, it was either going to be a mascara or a lipstick, but I can do that. Yes. Like Joe said, and I have previous stuff that I can give as a gift.
Yeah.
So I have a basket of previous products that are all wrapped up pretty. And, but yeah, I was pushing the Satin Hands. I always carried one with me, and it was all decorated and stuff. But awesome. Yeah, I've been using the survey like we did with facials. You know, you say, I'm going to call you with a couple questions. Well, this was already set to go for me and real easy to do. And, you know, I
show us that, Kathy, so they see what you're talking about.
Oh, wrong way. And this is on Shipe's Shining Star page.
Yeah.
If you just go to the photos, and you can find it right there. You don't have to scroll down. If you go to all the photos down about halfway to the left, it's right there. And all you have to do is copy it and print it out as a picture, and you get 3 of them. And you can even use these. These surveys are really nice. I haven't tried it yet, but you could use them at a dash out the door party or anything like that, you know, or an on the go. You know, you do a Satin Hands on the go. Mm-hmm. So I like using Satin Hands and Satin Lips because then people can't say to me, I don't wear makeup. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why that I like doing like Satin Lips or Satin Hands. This is my preference, not everybody else's, but I like doing them at the beginning of my party, one or the other, just so that I don't get people like this sitting at the table because they've already tried the product and they're like, oh, my hands feel so good. Because Satin Hands is what got me into this. Mm-hmm. Joe gave me Satin Hands and I went home and tried it and I'm like, ooh. Yeah. So, you know.
If y'all do the Satin Hands at the beginning and you still want to do the Time Wise on the back, you can always do it up on the forearm a little bit. So Kathy, okay, the egg season is over. So
but I have another idea.
Okay.
First of all, spring and eggs go together. So you can use up your eggs. I plan to use up my Easter eggs. I'm just changing the papers inside. It's going to say Happy Spring. The other thing I found on Amazon were gold eggs. And what I'm going to do is put in there, happy spring, or you've been, I don't know yet what. I'll send it to Joe after I finish it. But I've chosen you to be my golden egg winner. And if I don't have any in here. They're out in the car. But I wrap them in a little piece of plastic, a little baggie, and I've been putting eyeshadow samples because I have so many of them left. And I just put a little sample in, one piece of candy, and the little paper that says, text me pink, and if you get the golden eggs, I do put golden eggs in there. Then you win something else. I've had more luck with them picking the number, so I'm going to make a gold egg thing like I did with the Easter eggs that say happy spring or gold, get your golden egg, whatever. I'll figure something out. But they're really nice to text out and put on your Facebook because people, they've been responding, and I double posted and I got over 30 people, and 15 of them have scheduled.
Awesome. It's awesome. And y'all can also do just goodie bags and say it's for Mother's Day or April.
Right.
You're honoring working women. In April and May, you're honoring moms, or moms to be or grandmothers. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Yay. Snaps to Kathy. Y'all need to listen to her. Y'all need to listen to people who are out there selling. Vicki and Christine and Kathy and Keely, they are out there selling. So excited about that. And Robin Blickman sold almost $300 last week and has a new team member. So she's working towards the cruise as well. So that's very exciting. So we are going to be cruising, okay? We're going to be like that Mona girl sailing on the water. I'm not going to sing. Okay, so I want to show y'all another video, but first I want to talk to you guys about the new foundations. Okay, and I know a lot of y'all have seen this training video on the new foundations, but I want to show you basically what the company sends directors. Okay, you see this gorgeous box? Look at this. This is the display I'm going to have of my foundations right here. Okay, look at that. It's gorgeous. This is like class act stuff. And then this is the new lookbook that they sent us that's got everything about the new foundations. Okay. And then they sent us this way cool, it's called a blending brush. And Sharice was raving about this today. Keely's here. Yay, Keely. Was raving about this. You guys, this is the softest little brush in the world. I just want like, ooh, it's so nice. So this is going to be the foundation brush. And then look what we got, the new matching cards as well. Okay. So you can match it up and they work a lot better than the old ones. You match it up on your arm. And then this is our director's guide. This is kind of idiot proof. So this is what makes us sound so smart, because we actually read this stuff and then we just read it to you, and tells us what to say to you and all that good stuff. And then this is your guide to selling foundations to match your true shade. And they put my picture on the back. I thought that was really nice that they featured my face on the back. Yeah, did a little airbrushing, but that's okay. But it tells you. So the first thing you do is you identify her general skin tone. Now look at everybody on this screen right now. Can you tell who's ivory, who's beige, and who would be bronze? You can kind of look at somebody and tell ivory, maybe darker ivory, light beige, beige, darker beige, light bronze, all the way to bronze. Find her undertone. This is how you find an undertone. If she burns or turns red easily, she is most likely cool. If her skin tone stays the same all year, she is most likely cool. If she sometimes burns, but then her skin tone deepens a little bit afterward, she is likely neutral. If she rarely burns, she is most likely warm. If her skin tone deepens throughout the summer, she is most likely warm. And if you are unsure, start with a neutral shade. So this is something that I want you guys to be thinking about, is that you're going to want one of every one of these as a demo. I would be highly recommending that, you know how we say do a 60-40 split with your sales, and 40% is your commission, and that 10% is your little cushion for seminar, for career conference, for extras. This would be what your little cushion's going towards. Okay? I'm going to give y'all dates in a second of when y'all can order them. I've got them somewhere. I'll print them off. Then, number 3, you choose the exact shade within her skin tone. Once you know her general skin tone and undertone, it's time to find her shade. So you can use the foundation finder tool, or you can do a stripe test. Now, I will tell y'all, the darker the skin, the more you have to blend it in to get a true match. Then you're going to want to find the right finish. You're going to see if she prefers luminous or matte. Now, for years, because I am more oily, I've always wanted matte. But as I reach a more interesting age, I want my skin to have a little bit of a glow to it. I don't want it flat, okay? I want to have a glow. So now I kind of like luminous, all right? So that's basically your instructions right there. Identify her general skin tone, ivory, beige, bronze. Find her undertone. C is for cool, N is for neutral, W is for warm. And then choose the exact shade within her skin tone. You guys, these new foundations coming out, the 12-hour wear, the age minimizing 3D complex, all the great features of it, this is a great reason to get together with new and also current customers. So if you've had a hard time getting your current customers to book a party, or I've done a party, I don't really want to do one, ask her if she will help you with having a foundation party, because you need to learn these colors as well as learn how to put them on people. You may even want to offer a 10% discount on her foundation if she'll get together with 2 or 3 girlfriends and let you practice. You could also do a survey where you're asking people's opinion. They can do matte on one side and luminous on the other, or cool on one side and warm on the other. Have fun with this. Do a workshop. We're actually planning a workshop here on May 11th. Now let me tell you the dates of when all of this can be ordered. I did print it off. Well, directors can order it on the 28th. And then if you are preferred customer program or star consultant, I'm going to guess here, I think you can order it like the 12th. And then everyone, the 10th. Okay, good. Sharice knew. The 10th. I have it printed off here somewhere. And then everyone else gets to order it, what, on the 15th? Something like that? Yeah, the 15th. Okay, she's doing sign language there. That's awesome. Okay, so I am now that you've got the basics, now you're going to hear Luis do it. But just in case someone has to sign off early, I want to go ahead and give y'all your challenge this week. One of the things that we are told time and time again as directors is that we should choose to do a power hour at least once a day. A power hour is where we totally focus on booking customers, going through leads, asking for referrals. It is concentrated. You get your cup of coffee, you get your skinny tea. I've got my Jersey Girl glass here that the girls got me in New Jersey. You get all set. You throw the kids in a closet, gag them, whatever you have to do. But, you know, we've got a director who said when her kids were younger, she went out and got in her car and made her phone calls from her car in her garage. Because if she was out of the house, the kids would leave her alone. So you choose what you have to do. And you can even set up a reward system with your kids and your husband. Kids like stuff. Do I need to tell you what your husband likes? Yes, you're right. A back rub. All right. And you say, I'm going into my power hour. And you set a timer. And after 60 minutes, you stop. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do 3 hours of phone calls, let me tell you, the most focused person in the world is going to go stir crazy. Okay? If you want to do an hour, take a break and do another hour, that's fine. But don't tell yourself, well, I'm going to do 5 hours of power hour in one day and knock it all out, because your energy level will drop. I will recommend that you get somewhere where you can stand up while you talk. I would recommend that you have a mirror that you look into as you talk, because it will make you smile more and people can hear your smile. Okay? I would have 2 or 3 scripts, one for voicemail, another one for if you get them live, all written out. And I would practice it before your power hour. This is a part of your power hour. I would practice it before your power hour on your kids, your animals, yourself in the mirror, whatever. You might even want to boxer yourself and listen to what you sound like. Because if you do it like this, hi, how are you? Do you have a minute? Great. I am so excited. Okay, another thing you might want to do is you might want to pre-text them and set up an appointment. Hey, Amy, this is Joanna. Can I call you at 10:10 this morning? I have a quick favor to ask of you, or I have something real quick to tell you. I always say real quick, and I call and go, hey, Amy, real quick. Do you have a minute? Great. I'm so pumped. I'm putting together my spring portfolio. In the month of April, I'm honoring working women, and in May, I'm honoring moms. Who can you think of that would love to get together with you? You can be the hostess. You can get 10% off for every guest that shows up, and I can learn how to put on all these new foundations on all of your friends. You'll be helping me. I'll be helping you. It'll be awesome. Which is better for you, beginning of the week or the end of the week? That's it. You can even say, I put all my customers' names in a hat and I drew out 5, and yours was the first one I drew. You've just won an amazing prize. You've won a pampering session for you and up to 3 friends to be held in the month of April. We're running out of time, so which is better for you? Friday night, Saturday morning, or Sunday afternoon? Whichever you'd like to do is fine with me. And I know people are on spring break right now, or they just come off spring break or whatever, but guys, there's always going to be something happening. There's always going to be a festival or a carnival or graduation or a wedding or a baby. There's always going to be something. Just in this group alone, we've always got something going on. So just ask. If you don't ask, the answer is already no. Okay? So when you do your 1 power hour, after you do your 1 power hour, you are to report to your director, whether it's myself or Andrea or Terry or Paula. Hey, I'm back.
Hey, okay.
I just want to make sure our recording didn't stop. Oh, good. Okay, so basically what I want you guys to do is to schedule this and then contact your director, whoever your director is. Tell her how your power hour went. You can Voxer her, you can text her, you can email her, but say, hey, listen, I scheduled my power hour Tuesday, 6 o'clock at night. I made 25 phone calls. I got a hold of 4 people. This is what happened. And she might even say, you know what, call me and tell me what you did. Like, talk to me like I'm one of your customers. You might even want to say to your director, can I call you and try to book you, and we'll practice real quick. Okay? And you got to breathe. It's important to breathe. I know if you don't, you die. But it's important to do deep breaths. Okay? And do not be afraid of this. This is your friend. okay? And don't just text and don't just email. There's something about the voice, okay? There's something about the voice. Okay, now I'm going to try to share with you guys. You know what? We may not have time. I'm going to try to share with you guys this video and see if it works. Can y'all see it? Yes?
The TimeWise 3D liquid foundations have been optimized to provide a broader range of shades. Are you excited about that? Yes. And now you have a perfect match for even more skin tones, which is really exciting. Now, some shades will seem similar to what you have today, but there are many new incredible shades for you too, and all with the age minimized 3D complex. You get the difference? So here's how the new shade naming system works. You guys are going to love this. It's something that really, really works. So ivory represents the shade category or skin tone. So remember, that will stay the same, ivory, beige, and bronze. Now, the next thing you see is a letter which represents the undertone of the shade. Yes, you love it. Great, great. I'm so excited about that. So now, in this case, for instance, C will stand for cool. All right? So then you'll know that. Now, there's also a W, which stands for warm, and then an N, which, who can guess out there what the N would stand? Neutral, that's right. Then the number at the end represents the intensity of the shade. Do you get it? So as the numbers go up, the intensity goes up. For example, the lightest shade in ivory would be ivory C100, and then the deepest shade in ivory is ivory N160. To me, this is really more intuitive, and it makes you find it really easy to find the perfect match for your customers. Naming shades this way is really something that's being done throughout the beauty industry, so it absolutely makes sense for Mary Kay to be moving in this direction. So go Mary Kay! Yes! By using the IntelliMatch technology, these new foundations ensure a more precise foundation match. And that's what we all want. Now, it's very possible that with this new formula, your customers will even find a better match that they've been wearing. How do you like that? So the reason for this is that it's possible to be wearing a foundation that is the correct shade, but the incorrect undertone. Now that can result in washed out, ashy, or sallow looking skin. We don't want that, right? No, no sallow looking skin. So now you have a great reason to pick up the phone, to email, or to reach out to your customers and rematch them. All right? So let's talk about undertone for a second. Undertone is the color that exists just beneath the skin. We all have it. A person's undertone really never changes. It's classified in 3 different categories: cool, warm, and neutral. So undertone is different than skin tone. That's all you need to remember. Undertone is different than skin tone. Skin tone refers to the intensity of a person's skin, which would be classified as, let's say, light, medium, or dark, or in the case of foundation shades, ivory, beige, or bronze. And skin tone, unlike undertone, can change based mostly on sun exposure. So that's how we're going to help you figure out what that undertone is. It's important to understand the difference between those 2 things when finding your customer's perfect shade match. Now, there's also a common myth that if you have fair skin, you can't have a warm undertone. That's not necessarily true. Or, here's another one that I hear a lot: if you have dark skin, you can't have a cool undertone. That is actually incorrect. your skin tone does not dictate your undertone. Now, there are a few methods to figuring out your undertone. And if you're confused a little bit already, trust me, as a makeup artist who's been doing this for almost 30 years, it's something that we all have to deal with all the time, because the goal is to have perfect skin. So the method I'd find to be the most reliable is to look to see if she has a pink hue or redness in the skin. That's pretty easy to figure out. And ask if she tends to burn easily. In that case, she's a cool undertone. So remember, if she burns easily, if her skin is pink, then she's a cool undertone. If her skin appears yellow or she tans easily, then she's a, let's guess, a warm undertone. Exactly. Then you have those people that you just can't figure out what they are, right? So I would tell you that for those people that fall in the middle and don't have redness or yellow in the skin, then you might want to consider them neutral undertones, or at least start that way. That's the best thing to do. Now, for someone with bronze skin, you still want to ask the same questions about how her skin responds to the sun. It's still very important. Depending on how dark her skin is, she might not be able to say there's noticeable pink in her skin after time in the sun, but she may notice redness. So even if she's a bronze shade, she will still notice a little bit of redness in her skin. If, for instance, she tells you she rarely burns and her skin tone just deepens, then she definitely has that warm undertone. If her skin tone stays mostly the same all year, she has a cool undertone. If she sometimes burns and her skin tone deepens afterwards, she has a neutral undertone. Okay? Are you ready to see these foundations in action? Yes? Are you ready? So I have Rochelle here, and tell me what happens when you are in the sun.
Normally, I always burn.
Yeah.
And then my skin goes back to the same color.
Okay.
And I get a lot more freckles added.
More freckles. You gave more freckles. Yeah. Well, so I would say that Rochelle, and definitely she's in the ivory territory. And I will take 3 ivory shades that I've sort of guessed that closely match her skin tone. Now, I want to tell you that I'm looking at her from the side, and I'm also looking at this area of the neck. Now, a lot of people seem to look at this area underneath the neck, but just remember that that area gets shaded. So this area right here will usually be lighter than that because it has shade from the sun. So we want to look at this area and we want to look at the neck. So let's do some ivory stripe test here. So first, I'm gonna do this one. Doing it with the applicator, or if she does it with her finger, usually works well. I would just recommend that she doesn't use too much, and that we definitely give the foundation a dry time. Meaning you want about 15 seconds in between so that it dries. I mean, how many of you know that when you put on a foundation, it sort of changes after a little bit? So you want to give it a little bit of time. All right, so here are 3 ivory.
It happened again. Okay, so do y'all know where
shades.
Oh, see, he's still talking. Hang on.
So
I'm going
we
to
let them
actually
sit there. We give it about 15
Give him a minute.
seconds. And then I would say, Miss Rochelle, let's see, look over this way. Look over at me. Yes, okay. And now look over there. So I would say that this first line right here is probably going to be the one that starts to basically disappear into her skin, just so that it looks all even.
Okay, y'all got
the
that?
goal is, ladies,
Yes.
is that you don't want to
Let
have
me turn
a
him off.
face that doesn't match the rest of your body, right?
Hold on.
So don't just look at the
I gotta
face.
turn
Make sure
him
you look
off.
all.
I'm good at turning people off, huh? Okay. Very good. Let me get out of this. Still learning how to do this. Okay. So that video, where's that video? Have y'all ever heard of Video Lounge on InTouch? Do you know that you can go to Video Lounge and you can see almost everything we learned at Leadership and everything we learned at Career Conference? I mean, it's not as timely as being there, but you can see it right there. So go to Video Lounge on InTouch, and it'll be, Luis's video is like the third one across. And he does several more models, and you can skip through what you've already learned. But it's really important that you guys become familiar with the ivory, beige, bronze, and the cool, warm, and neutral. And practice, practice, practice. Now, there will be a conversion chart. So right now, I'm a beige 8. I can convert myself. But here's the deal. If my undertones have not been matched correctly, it's not going to be the same. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to take what they're currently using, convert it over, and then you'll know about where to start with their new foundations and on yourself. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, good. Okay, any questions? Any questions about anything we've gone over tonight? Any questions at all? This is your chance. Come on. No questions? Okay, who can tell me what the challenge of the week is? Okay, Joan, you are unmuted.
To have the power hour and then to message you how it went.
Yay! Okay, April, is that what you had? Okay, all right. Now, remember, in your power hour, it's okay to also send people to Peek into Pink, to look at the website, to shop on your website, whatever you guys want to do. You can offer them maybe a power hour discount if they, do it almost like a flash sale. Hey, right now I'm doing my power hour, my Mary Kay calls. So if you will go on my website between now and midnight and order anything, I'll do free shipping, or I'll throw in one glamour item at half price. Okay, and that will get people, excuse me, to go on your website immediately and not to put it off, because y'all know what happens. Enthusiasm lasts for 2 to 3 days, and they're going to forget, and they're going to put it off, right? Your goal is to get 50 hits to your website this week. 50 hits, okay, to your website. 50 orders. What could you do with 50 orders this week? If the average order was $20, right? Yeah, it'd be good, huh? All right, so do your power hour, encourage people to go to your website, encourage them to go to Peek into Pink, and let's make this week great, because that's what we're in for. And when you have $1,000 week, you have what's called a grand week, and you get a super duper prize. So today, Kathy won the on-time drawing, and she was Queen of Sales, and she almost had a grand week, so she's just going to be getting tons of presents from Mary Kay Santa, which would be me. So we're very proud of you, Kathy. You are definitely setting the pace for your team.
Thank you.
Very, very proud of you. And she had a grandbaby this week. She's like,
I'm in heaven.
She's happy. Oh my gosh, she's thrilled. Okay. All right. So let's make this week happen. Get your power hour going. I would recommend you do it in the next 24 hours. I'm still freezing up. Charisse? No? Okay. All right. I think I'm reading an old message. And thank you for everybody for being patient. I guess something's going on with my internet because it's beautiful and sunny outside. So of course that would be why my internet is messing up. All right. You guys make it happen on 3. Yeah.
Are you still doing the consistency for this month, next month, and June?
Not all the directors are going to do that. So, okay, so y'all need to tap into your directors. Your directors are each doing a promotion for April, May, and June. I will tell you it is linked to qualified orders. Charisse is linking hers to $400 orders. And team building, my unit should have gotten a text on it today and an e-card. Yes? 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 Yeah. You got to read the e-cards. Okay, that's important. If anybody needs help with that, call me and I'll read it to you. But we are doing, all the directors are doing promotions for the last 3 months of the seminar year. And going into July, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be reds. We're going to be strong. We're going to be awesome. We're going to have pink Post-it notes on our foreheads that say, I am awesome, right? Everybody give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna unmute everybody because last week we didn't get to do this, and it made me sad when I watched the recording. So we're all gonna say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye.